Oh, TikTok. There's pretty much videos for everyone on there. Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. I'm your host Emily and today we're counting down our list of the top 10 scary TikTok theories that will make you rethink everything. Number 10. Kanye Clone. Since 2016, Kanye West has been acting strange. From supporting Donald Trump to making extremely anti-Semitic remarks, some fans believe that he was taken to a facility and cloned. Now, theories about Kanye being cloned first became popularized online in 2016 after he dyed his hair blonde and began showing support for Donald Trump. Now, the theory went even more viral all throughout 2023, with believers in the theory using several photos and videos of Kanye and his new wife Bianca Censori dressed in what was perceived by some as strange attire as evidence that he was cloned and replaced. On February 11th, 2023, TikToker Lady Tara _ posted several videos claiming that newly surfaced photos of Kanye with Bianca do not actually feature Kanye, but perhaps a body double. In one video, she even shows a clip where Kanye says, "If I ever went anywhere, we'd know why," as evidence that he was replaced. Now, Kanye did go missing for a while at the end of 2022 and beginning of 2023. So could that be because he was cloned? I guess it could be. The TikToker also posted a now deleted video where she examines recent photos of Kanye and Bianca, claiming that discrepancies in their height compared to Kanye standing next to Kim Kardashian suggest that he's not the same Kanye. Now honestly, I kinda believe this one because it would explain a lot. Number 9. Michael Jackson is alive. For many years now, there have been rumors going around that Michael Jackson faked his own death to get away from the spotlight and is alive. Now more recently, there's been some pretty convincing evidence that's been posted all over TikTok. Michael's son had a yacht party in June, and it appears that there's a guest that some people believe to be Michael. Now for those of you who don't know, Michael was diagnosed with the skin disorder vitiligo, which results in white patches on the skin and sensitivity to sunlight. Now to treat the condition, he used fair-colored makeup and likely skin bleaching prescription creams to cover up the uneven blotches of color caused by the illness, and due to this, he couldn't really be out in the sun a lot and was always spotted wearing hats, long-sleeve shirts and pants, a face mask, or even an umbrella when he was outside. Well, wouldn't you know it, but at the yacht party, there was a man photographed with Michael's son who looks very out of place because he's wearing a hat, long-sleeve shirt, and pants. And I mean, they literally have the same style as Michael Jackson. So could he really be alive and come out of hiding to go to a yacht party? I believe it, and I think you should too. Number 8. Dobby creature. Late one night in 2019, Colorado resident Vivian Gomez posted a video of a strange sight her home security camera captured. Now, internet users were quick to point out that the creature has a passing resemblance to everyone's favorite house elf, Dobby from the Harry Potter films, but it still didn't explain what it was. Now, the leading theory is that the figure is Vivian's young son dancing with underwear on head, and one outlet even enlisted him to recreate the footage to try to put the theory to bed. Now, her son though denies that it was him, so what was this creature? Personally, I don't think it's him because if you look at the footage, the creature is lanky and its knees bend funny. I just don't think it's human, and I fear we'll never know what this creature is. Number 7. Meghan Markle faked her Archie pregnancy. Now, the conspiracy theory revolves around a false theory that variously claimed that Meghan Markle used a surrogate, that her children with Prince Harry were not even hers, and in extreme cases that her children do not even exist. Quinlan was one of the small handful of women, which also included Meghan Markle's half-sister, Samantha Markle, who concocted these lies and produced doctored images in a private group chat to promote this conspiracy. Now, the main conspiracy promoted by the group was a claim that Meghan was never pregnant and had her children via surrogate. They claimed that Meghan wore a prosthetic known as a moon bump. Now, hundreds of TikToks, tweets, and YouTube videos are dedicated to analyzing photos of Meghan at various stages of her pregnancy, claiming her bump had disappeared. Now, I think this theory is just insane and that she was clearly pregnant, but what do you guys think? Number 6. The world is ending. In this TikTok, two friends discuss how the CIA released the Adam and Eve document, which basically tells a story about how the Earth is going to end. It says how every 12 to 15,000 years, the magnetic poles on Earth flip and cause chaos, and that we're the 6th civilization to actually exist. They said that the last one was actually around 10,000 BC, and that we're close to the next period of time for the next apocalypse. Now, people think it has to do with water and flooding because if you haven't noticed, there have been tons of floods and hurricanes all throughout the world in different countries and continents. Now, there's some people who speculate when this apocalypse happens that the Earth will actually hold still, and if the Earth stops moving but all the wind and water keeps moving, it's going to cause mass destruction. Number 5. Sound of Freedom movie. For those of you who don't know the synopsis for this film, The Sound of Freedom, is that after rescuing a boy who was kidnapped and trafficked, a federal agent learns the boy's sister is still captive and decides to embark on a dangerous mission to save her. Now, this movie has been praised and popularized by a cult group who has a belief that a core group of devil-worshipping elite run the world. Now, after watching this movie, they have, of course, come up with a conspiracy theory that the government or other secret groups have been trying to stop people from seeing this film. Several moviegoers have claimed that the movie theaters are intentionally sabotaging showings of the film by either forgetting to dim the lights or, at least in one case, turning off the air conditioning in the theater. Jacob Matthews said there was no AC running and it was unbearably hot. He also claimed when he went to purchase tickets, the entire theater was almost booked, but when he arrived, it was just him, his partner, and maybe 8 other people in the whole theater. I didn't think of anything until I got on TikTok a few days later and come out to find that hundreds of other people are experiencing the same thing, he said. So AMC and Regal, the places who own it, are not running AC and they're making it hard to get tickets. Now, could all these just be coincidences? Are there organizations trying to stop people from watching this movie, or are the supporters just crazy? I'm going with the latter. Number 4. Car that ran on water. The water fuel cell is a technical design of a perpetual motion machine created by Stanley Allen Meyer. Stanley claimed that a car retrofitted with the device could use water as fuel instead of gasoline. It was said that the vehicle could go 845 miles until it needed to be filled up again. Now, this would be a great feat as it would be better for the environment, but it wouldn't be good for oil corporations as they would lose money. Then Stanley died, and people truly think that he was assassinated. He died suddenly on March 20th, 1998 while dining at a restaurant. His brother claimed that during a meeting with 2 Belgian investors, Stanley suddenly ran outside saying they poisoned me. After an investigation, the Grove City Police agreed with the Franklin County coroner report that ruled that Stanley, who had high blood pressure, died of a cerebral aneurysm. But some of Stanley's supporters believe that he was assassinated to suppress his inventions. Philip Van de Mortelle, one of the Belgian investors, stated that he had been supporting Stanley financially for several years and considered him a personal friend, and that he had no idea where these rumors came from, but I wouldn't put it past the government doing this though. So, was it a setup? I think so. Number 3. Disney princesses. We've all heard the theory that Disney loves to add hidden meanings to their characters, right? So why not include that when it comes to the princesses and mental illness? These TikTokers spoke about what they think each Disney princess represents. They first say Ariel has OCD because she has her own ship underwater filled with junk and useless things. They say she's a hoarder, which can be a form of OCD. Then there's Alice from Alice in Wonderland, who has schizophrenia. Her imagining all those animals being huge and talking, that's a red flag. Then there's Belle, who has Stockholm Syndrome. Now, Stockholm Syndrome is a psychological condition where a hostage begins to identify and feel sympathy for their captor. It's essentially a coping mechanism, and in Belle's case, she is held captive by the Beast in his castle, and over time she begins to see the Beast as a kind and gentle creature despite his outward appearance, and she eventually falls in love with him. Now, this theory definitely makes sense, and I find it so creepy. Number 2. The Mannequin. Balenciaga has been in some hot water this year, and things escalated in April when people online discovered one of their mannequins looked like one of their models, Christopher G, who went missing. In a viral TikTok video, a Paris native claimed that the youngster was morphed into a lifelike Balenciaga model. Now, the platform user could not believe that the mannequin looked incredibly similar to the model who went missing in 2020. Now, another TikToker compared the mannequin to Christopher by saying, "This mannequin looked like somebody dead. Look at the hands. His hands as real as mine. I've never seen anybody look so real. Holy F. If you know anyone missing a black son that looks like this in Paris, he is in the store window." Now, a lot of people found the situation incredibly similar to the horror movie House of Wax, and I have to agree, as this whole situation makes me feel uneasy. And coming at number 1 is Astroworld. On November 5th, 2021, 8 people died and hundreds more were injured at a deadly crowd surge at Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival at NRG Park in Houston. Now, despite calls to stop the show as fans struggled with the growing audience, Travis continued performing for a reported 37 minutes after the festival had been declared a mass casualty incident. Now, some people think this happened on purpose as Travis made a deal with the devil. Online theories about the event went crazy, and people have said that the stage was shaped like an inverted cross cross, leading to a portal to hell, which they believe is represented by the arc-shaped set on stage. They also point to a shirt Travis wore at the show that depicts human figures walking through a door and emerging with what looks like horns as further evidence that Travis was leading fans to hell and sacrificing people's lives intentionally for his part of the deal. If you don't believe that there was nothing demonic about that whole concert, you're spiritually blind, and I pray that God opens your eyes, said a man in a post on TikTok. Other signs people have pointed to online include 8 pyrotechnic flames along the front of the stage, representing the 8 initial victims of that night, and a stage backdrop that read "See ya" on the other side. Now, it's very sad that 8 people lost their lives, but could have been planned. I don't know. I hope not, but with celebrities and the Illuminati these days, who knows? Well, that's all for our list of the top 10 scary TikTok theories that will make you rethink everything. Which theory scares you the most? Let us know in the comments down below, and hey, why not like and subscribe while you're down there? I'm your host, Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.